Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Zara's World. I hope all you guys are okay and everything's going well. So I thought it was about time to do a video on law in general and some things they don't tell you before you start studying law, as I really had this whole like misconception about law. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone here, or mostly everyone who watches these videos, watch Suits or How to Get Away with Murder. Law is nothing like that, especially Suits. Law, studying law is nothing like that at all. Number one, they don't tell you this, buy a suit. Honestly, invest in a suit, buy a suit, however, rent a suit. You will need that suit all the time. For any competitions you do within university, wear a suit. If you go to a networking event, you wear a suit. Open days, wear a suit. Work experience, wear a suit. You're always wearing a suit. Like, I personally didn't think about buying a suit. It's my mom who's like, you need to dress up smart. And there's me, I thought like, oh, okay, like, it's really not that deep. But it really is, you need to have a suit. And also, another thing, you don't have to wear a suit to lectures. People watch all these shows when you study law and they're wearing suits. No, I promise you, the people who wear suits in lectures are the ones who are going to an interview or have a competition. That is it. Everyone in lectures wear tracksuit bottoms, leggings, t-shirt, jeans. Even the lecturers themselves. At university, no one has time to dress up, wear a suit every day. You're going there to get your degree. So in lectures you end up wearing the most casual clothes ever. Like, I wear leggings and jumpers, t-shirts and jeans. That's pretty much it. Like, I never wore a suit to my lectures. The first day of uni, I dressed up so smart. I wore a shirt, I wore a jumper with some nice jeans. That was the first day of first year. Other than that, I do not go wearing anything smart looking or anything, because you're going through your 1-2 hour lectures and you're coming back and that's it. That's your day over. So the first day when you go to university, your first ever lecture, that's the day where I believe you make an image for yourself, so everyone sees you for how you are on that first day. And bear in mind, there were like 200, 300 students in one room, and you will not know everyone's names. And every time you go to a lecture, you see new people, you see more and more people, less people. You see people. I remember it was my first law exam. I sat in the exam hall and I was like, who are these people? Like, some people do not even turn up to any lectures at all. So you gotta remember that everyone's on the same boat as you. Everyone wants that law degree. Everyone's there to get a degree. Well, hopefully they're there to get a degree. Like, it's not cheap to be in university. But then there are those people that, this is my second fact about studying law, is that people who think they're better than you. There are people who state the law like they're reading this book. There are people who state the law like they're singing a song. Like, people are like that, especially in law. But that doesn't make them any better than you, or doesn't make you better than them. Everyone's on the same level. Honestly, everyone's at the same level. That's what university is like. Everyone is on the same level. Some people come to lectures stating everything, that they know this, they know that, they ask a million questions, in tutorials they know everything. Don't make that make you stop believing in yourself. Like, put into your head that, you know, you're there, you go into university. That's one massive thing. You go into a university, that is so big. And you also have to remember that people will try and show off in a way that they're a know-it-all. No one likes a know-it-all. But it doesn't mean in lectures don't step forward. It doesn't mean in tutorials don't ask questions. In some tutorials I sit there, I don't say anything. Like, I'm a blank face. Because sometimes I really don't understand what's going on. That's when I know, like, okay, go home and go do the reading. So that's what I'm trying to say is, people in university will try and show that they know everything. But at the end of the day, it's what you get on your paper. It doesn't matter if that person goes, oh, they've got this, they've got this experience, that experience. You just do what you have to do. You get that work experience for yourself. Everyone is on the same level, so if they can do it, why can't you do it? Just put that into your head. Don't make yourself feel even less worthy. Like, don't make yourself feel less important just because of those type of people. Another thing about university at law, another thing about a law degree is you're by yourself. Like, even though you have help from your support tutor, your friends, your lecturers, you are alone. Like, you have to be so independent. You have to be very self-motivated for this degree, because this is what a lecturer does. You go to a lecture, she stands there for an hour, teaching of a PowerPoint or reading of a handout, and then they set some reading for you to do for a tutorial. You do the reading, you go to the tutorial, any questions raised, yep, done. No, because when it comes to the exam, there's going to be more things, more in-depth detail you have to know. They just cover the tip of the iceberg. So you know how you have the top of the iceberg and underneath you have the rest of it? That is how it's like. They'll show you that much of the work you're meant to know. Underneath that layer of ice, you have so much more to do. So you're very self-motivated. There's some people who are doing other degrees and they're so free. You see their timetables empty, they're going out all the time. Don't make your degree make you feel like you're losing out for social life, because you're not. Like, be organised. That's another thing. You have to be organised for a law degree. Honestly, if I tell you guys how my planner is, like, I have everything set out, every single lecture I have to go to. If I miss any lectures, okay, catch up on that, meet my support tutor, do this, do that. You have to be very, very, very organised for a law degree. And another thing, as I, spoke about reading, do the reading. Let me throw that away. Make sure before you start university, look at the reading list. Look at the list that they give you and what you have to get. Because honestly, do not, and I mean it, do not buy the books unless you have to buy the books. They cost a lot. One book will cost like £60. That's one. And bear in mind, you do 6 modules for the whole year. What I do for first year, I do 6 modules. Second year, it's 6 modules again, yeah. So make sure you absolutely have to buy the book. Other than that, go to the library. You have a library on campus. First thing do, go to the library, reserve those books. Get those books and have them for how long the semester is, because that will save you a lot of money. The amount of money I spent on first year on books, second year I realised, I was like, why? And now in my kitchen is a whole pile of first year law books that I can't sell because they're out of date. That's another thing, you have to always get the up-to-date law books, because law changes every single year. There's a new book out, there's a new law out, a new statute. Yeah, the amount of books you have to get for a law degree. And that's not it. You also have to get online journals on databases like Lexis and Westlaw. And then you also have some lecturers also promote themselves in the lectures. So they're like, you can read about this in my book on page 187. You're just like, but do I really have to go out and buy your book? Another thing that I wanted to point out is law is very tiresome. There are some lectures you will go to and you sit there and you're like, am I doing the right degree? Because you got to remember, the law has been around for many, many, many years, many centuries even. So it's very traditional. It's very it's not, okay, that person's guilty, that is not it. Or okay, give them a subpoena, or pro bono work, this, that. No, law is nothing like that at all. When I tell you I used to watch Suits, right, I was all like, oh my god, that was so fun, it's so exciting, oh my god. Once I studied law at A-level, I was like, wait, this is nothing like that. And even law at A-level, I done criminal law. And I studied at university, I loved it in A-level. At university, I hated it. I could grasp the concept of it, but I personally didn't enjoy it. Like, it was one of them ones I'm like, oh, okay. But then I also realised that the ones that I struggle with a lot, I end up enjoying. So, take for example, European law. This semester for second year. When I tell you, those lectures, 2 hours every week. It was just 2 hours every week. But I couldn't. I sat there and I would be like, why am I doing this? And the whole Brexit came into my mind, like, Brexit's happening, do I have to know this? Blah blah blah. So that's what I'm trying to say is, once you're in the lectures and they go over like the tip of it, you don't understand it. But once I started revising for my exam, I actually understood and grasped the concept of European law, and I've actually understood it now, that I actually enjoy it. So now when I hear the Brexit negotiations, I'm like, wait, they can't do this or they can't do that. That's what I'm saying. Law is boring. Okay, law is boring. But then it's what you're passionate about. So some modules you'll be more passionate about. So I really enjoy European law, but right now I'm doing tort law, trust, and comparative law. I enjoy comparative law so much, comparing the legal systems. Trust, that's what I'm saying. That's one lecture I sit there because I have to, because I'm paying £9 a year, so I'm not going to waste my time by not going to lectures. But that's another thing, you won't go to the lectures. There are some days where you'll wake up and you'll be like, I can't go today, like, you really can't. That's what I can't understand is how I used to go to sixth form in school, go from 8 or 9 to 3 and not be tired. I go for a 1 hour lecture and I am so tired that I come home and I need a nap. When people tell you university is draining, it is draining. Like, you get so tired sometimes. So you gotta remember as well, don't ruin your well-being because of university. Go to your lectures. If you need a day off, give yourself that day off. Make sure you catch up on the work. Email your tutors. Make sure you have your friends who are in that course as well to catch up on any work. Don't fall behind. Because once you miss one lecture, you miss 2. Then you'll be 3. Then you miss the readings. Then you miss the tutorials, and that's you falling behind. And remember that you can get kicked out of university. You can and you will get kicked out of university. And is it worth it paying £9 for the whole year when you're kicked out after the first semester? Another thing is, keep an open mind when studying law. Keep an open mind whilst at university anyway. What some people say will shock you, or what some judgments you'll read will shock you a lot. I remember for criminal law, we're talking about the drowning stranger scenario. This is where you're walking on your way to university and you see a child, or a drowning child scenario. You see a child drowning in a pond. So what do? It's your first lecture. Would you go save that child? Would you go save that child and miss your first lecture where you get, heavily told off for? Or would you go to that lecture because you don't have a duty of care for that child? So I believe my morals and stuff. I said I would forget the lecture. Whatever consequences happen will happen, but I will save that child's life. But then I remember one guy in the lecture said no, he will let that child drown because it's not his duty of care, as that is not his child. And everyone looked at him like, what? Like, what is he saying? But then the lecturer said, yeah, like, it's your own choice. People on this earth have their own choice. And that's when I feel like, wow, that's why we have the law, because everyone's views and judgments are different. This is why we have the law. You have your statute, right? How do the judge interpret that statute? That's how the law is. That's why there's so many problems within the law itself. You have to grasp that concept. That's why you keep an open mind with the law. Remember that everyone's judgments are different. Everyone believes in different things than you. If you're religious, that will have a heavily impact on your decision of the law. Experience is key. This is what I'm going to say to you. Say yes to everything at university. There's a negotiation competition. Say yes. A client interviewing. Say yes. So stuff like that, you have to put yourself forward to it. I'm also the vice president of my Women in Power Society. So, join everything at university, join the sports team as well. I was part of the lacrosse team, experienced everything in life. I went for a 2-week World Challenge experience to Southern India, and I bring it up in every networking event I go to. I just mention it, and then people are so intrigued by what you did. So you should be like, yeah, so I climbed a mountain, or I did this. And even if you did nothing like that, where, I don't know, you teach brothers and sisters of the weekends, you can say anything and people will be so interested in what you do. Because remember, there's a potential people who you'll be working for. There's a potential people who they'll be paying you to work for them. So you have to, so that you're motivated for them to be hiring you in a way. So say yes to everything. Honestly, say yes to everything. Even if it's a 1-day event at university hosting a show. I recently hosted a show in my university, and that's something on my CV now. So it's those little things where if you add them up, it makes your CV stand out from everyone else. Even if you don't have the academic grades, even if you don't have law work experience itself. Even if you're working at McDonald's, it's how you interpret your work experience you have, or any experience you have, into the law that you can say to your potential hirers. I also want to say as well, enjoy it. You're in university, okay? Enjoy the law degree, enjoy the people you're with. It's not only academic, it's not only, oh, you're studying 24/7. No. If I tell you guys, I sit there every day and I go to the library 40 hours a week and I'm studying my head off, reading my law books, that's a lie. There's sometimes in 1 week I don't even pick up a book to read. I'm like, I can't do it. But you have to push yourself for it. Even if it's half an hour reading, applaud yourself you did that reading. And then when it comes to the exam time, that's when you push yourself even more. So enjoy it. Go to socials, go have fun, make friends. You know, experience university life. It's 3-4 years of your life. Go experience everything you can do. You know, befriend the lecturers as well. They're there to help you. And I'm pretty sure half the time they won't remember your name. Like, they won't be sitting there remembering everyone's names. It's not like primary school or secondary school. So you have to, you know, stand out from the crowd and even go visit them during office hours. Say hello to them, ask them how was their day, any questions, concerns, inquiries, just, you know, speak to them about it. And last but not least, this is the biggest pet peeve I have about studying law. Everyone who knows I've studied law has asked me for some type of legal solution. Everyone has that stereotype, oh, you study law, so can you help me for this? Or, okay, so when I meet people and I go, oh yeah, I study law at university, oh, so if I ever need any help, I can call you. I'm just like, stuff like that. Like, so many times people have come up to me and go, Zara, I need help, like, I can write a contract out for this. I'm like, yo, chill, like, I did not sign up for this, I haven't even fully got my degree yet. Or people go, okay, so this person done this, how can the law help them? And then they expect me to know the whole statutes off the top of my head. I don't know that. Like, even once you become a lawyer, I guarantee there will be no lawyer there who can read out the whole, you know, every single treaty of the European Union. There will not be a single lawyer who can do that. They will get out the treaty book and they will go through it. They plan in advance. So when people ask me on the spot, like, okay, what happens for this? I can give my opinion. Doesn't mean it's the right legal solution, but it is my opinion. So just, when you're studying a law degree, get ready for the amount of people who are going to be asking you for legal help, saying to you, oh, you know, so if I go to prison, I can call you. Or when people say, oh, you're just studying law to get away with murder, it's like, no, 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 and no. So, you know, overall, studying law is very, very hard. It's not an easy degree. But then it's not a degree where you should be stressing out so much like pulling your hair out. There will be moments where you want to pull out your hair. But remember, take it easy. Be organised. Stay up to date with your reading. Treat yourself sometimes as well. Enjoy this law degree. Enjoy these 3-4 years you have at university. Don't take anything for granted. Attend your lectures. Attend your tutorials. Make friends. Enjoy it. Buy a suit. You know, and don't believe yourself because of any other people. And that's all I want to say for this video. Like, enjoy it. If you guys have any concerns or inquiries or anything about law in general, university in general, leave some comments below. You can message me on my Instagram at Zarasworld. I got Snapchat, it's Zara, even Twitter, Zarasworld. So yeah, hopefully I give out you guys more tips about, you know, studying university, especially with law. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. Bye!